Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, yeah?
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see, we'll see.
Listen to that music.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified. A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Yes.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Are we a gnome or what? Exactly. Look direct.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close. The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion. Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made. A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big. Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
How are the beer tests going?
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
You seem to have fun.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
Great.
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat-Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnithaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old arch-witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon, he could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself. I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Aye, sir.
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Yep.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids. It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast. That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings. The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Okay. Red. Kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
But I am. Now that I see it.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves. Dwarves have this thing for the number 7.
Yeah.
The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar. The Master Brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how. An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
With some green slime in it. Yeah, looks delicious. Nah.
Ah! Mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
Mutant slime? Okay.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. I'd point it out to the Master Brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
Yeah, probably.
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
Beer sausages.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it. A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks. A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been... And the coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
And now you take it and they will get cold, but who cares?
The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon.
Seems cold out there.
I love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here. I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane. Ugh.
Ugh.
I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the last 3... A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not... This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working. I thought so. Broken. The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back. I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the master brewer prefers heartier fare. The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Yeah. That is time. So why does he pick it up? No, no. Okay. No, no, no. Okay. Anything else? Maybe we can fill.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else here?
The map shows the area between here.
Nope. No, no, no. Ah, but we can open the box now.
Let's see.
Ah, there's a robot.
What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Okay, read it. Instructions.
Wood elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target.
Uh-huh.
DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Okay.
Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
Yes.
According to the manual, the X100 needs kitchen scraps or rubbish to function properly. The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then. Ugh! It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just have to get it to hunt like one. The robot already had its rubbish, and I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
Besides, it's already running.
How do we get this?
A thieving rat.
Yes.
Devious and dangerous. A thieving rat. The robot... So the robot is activated. Now, how did that rat hunting bit go again? In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target.
And
DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Okay. But how?
A tin coffee pot, and guaranteed.
Okay.
That's the exit, but I can't call it a day yet. First I have to teach the house robot to catch rats.
Maybe in the hole.
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Yes. Good idea. Okay. Now we have some DNA and...
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA. And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Yay! Okay, and now?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
It's an evil slime, yeah.
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Yeah, an evil green slime for a pet. Nice. I want one too.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
Bye, Mr. Brewer. So let's go.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.